The Tibetan Book of the Dead serves as both a guide for the dying and a profound text for the living. Here are some thoughts on this dual perspective. 1. Preparation for death. The book provides insights into the nature of consciousness and the process of dying, allowing the living to contemplate mortality and prepare for their own transitions. This preparation can foster a healthier relationship with life and death, encouraging mindfulness and awareness about the fleeting nature of existence. 2. Living with awareness. By understanding the teachings on impermanence, individuals can cultivate a deeper appreciation for life. The teachings encourage embracing the present moment, fostering a more meaningful existence through awareness of one's actions, thoughts, and experiences. 3. Guidance for loved ones. Reading the text to someone who is dying can provide comfort, both to the person preparing for the transition and to their loved ones. It evokes a sense of connection and understanding about what lies ahead, reinforcing the idea that death is a natural part of the life cycle. 4. Meditation practices. By incorporating the meditative elements of the text into daily life, individuals can develop practices that promote clarity and peace. This can include visualizations, reflections, or rituals that help one engage with the teachings in a personal and practical way. 5. Reflection on life transitions. The Book of the Dead serves as a reminder that life is full of transitions, be it aging, loss, or change. Recognizing these as opportunities for growth can enhance the living experience, instilling a sense of purpose and resilience through various life stages. This duality makes the Tibetan Book of the Dead a rich source of wisdom for anyone interested in exploring the intersections of life, death, and the meaning of existence. The teachings of the Tibetan Book of the Dead offer insights that transcend the physical body and its sensory functions. Here's how this concept is understood in the context of awareness after death. 1. Nature of consciousness. In Tibetan Buddhism, consciousness is considered separate from the physical body. It is believed that the mind continues to exist after the death of the body, carrying with it the accumulated experiences, thoughts, and emotions of the individual during their lifetime. This consciousness can still process information, even without the sense organs. 2. Inner perception. The idea of awareness or perception after death shifts to an internal, non-material understanding. The text emphasizes that the experiences of the bardo, the intermediate state between death and rebirth, are largely internal. This means that rather than relying on physical senses, the deceased may experience visions, sounds, and impressions that arise from their own consciousness. 3. Impact of familiar voices. During the dying process, being read to or hearing familiar voices can be a way to guide the consciousness of the dying person. The teachings suggest that the ethereal mind can respond to familiar sounds and concepts, which may resonate and provide comfort. This connection is part of the belief in how these teachings can help navigate the transition toward rebirth. 4. Symbolic imagery. The experiences within the bardo, as described in the text, often involve vivid imagery and symbolic representations that emerge from the mind. The teachings emphasize the importance of being prepared to recognize these visions as reflections of one's own mental state, merging awareness with the unfolding experiences. 5. Spiritual guidance. The text acts as a spiritual guide at a time when the individual is navigating unknown experiences. The words, teachings, and rituals read or performed for the deceased serve not only as comfort but essentially as a map to help guide consciousness through the bardo experiences. Regardless of physical senses, the Tibetan Book of the Dead thus provides a framework for understanding how awareness operates beyond physical limitations, emphasizing the continuity of consciousness and the potential for transformation during and after death. In the context of the Tibetan Book of the Dead, even after physical life functions cease, awareness is believed to continue and can engage with experiences through a form of consciousness that's not reliant on the physical senses. This consciousness can access memories and is described as having a kind of imaginative quality that allows the individual to see and hear in a non-physical way. Here's a further breakdown. 1. Continuity of awareness. The idea is that consciousness doesn't simply stop upon death. Rather, it evolves into a state where it may access experiences, memories, and even a form of imagination that shapes its perception in the bardo. This could include vivid mental imagery that relates to past experiences and teachings. 2. Imaginative engagement. In the absence of physical senses, awareness might utilize a kind of internal visualization that draws from what it has learned and experienced throughout life. This can manifest as symbolic visions or auditory experiences that reflect the state of one's mind. 3. Inner landscapes. The experiences described in the bardo bring forth landscapes, beings, and scenarios that can be interpreted as projections of the individual's mental state or karmic influences. This imaginative engagement empowers consciousness to navigate the bardo rather than being trapped in a state of confusion. 4. Recognition. The text encourages awareness to recognize these experiences as reflections of one's own consciousness, rather than external realities. This recognition is crucial for navigating the challenges of the bardo, steering the individual toward a more favorable rebirth. So, in essence, after death, awareness continues to engage with imaginative and symbolic representations drawn from its own experience, fostering a journey through the transitional state. Your thoughts on this interpretation are insightful and raise important questions about the nature of existence and consciousness. While the clear light of the first bardo is associated with purity and direct perception, the second bardo represents a departure from that clarity and a descent into confusion and imagination. Here's how to consider the role of imagination in these states. 1. First bardo, clarity of awareness. In the clear light of the first bardo, awareness is unobstructed and is anchored in a state of pure presence. Here, imagination may not play as significant a role because the individual is experiencing reality as it is, without the distortions created by thoughts and concepts. The goal is to remain anchored in this clarity. 2. Second bardo, encountering confusion. As one enters the second bardo, the clarity diminishes and awareness becomes entangled with thoughts, emotional responses, and the propensity for imagination. This is where confusion arises, leading to a more chaotic psychological state. Imagination, while still active, can become a double-edged sword, capable of both creating fear and presenting opportunities for liberation. 3. Navigating the second bardo. During this phase, it is vital for the individual to recognize that their imaginative experiences stem from their own mind and karmic influences. Instead of being overwhelmed by these projections, the teachings encourage cultivating awareness of them. This recognition helps in discerning the illusory nature of these visions and not getting lost in them. 4. Holding to the clear light. The teachings remind the individual that the clear light still exists as a potentiality. The challenge is to hold on to that awareness and not get consumed by the proliferating fantasies and fears that arise in the second bardo. Essentially, it's about maintaining an understanding of one's original state of being even amidst the chaos of the second bardo. By distinguishing between clarity and confusion, and recognizing how imagination operates within those contexts, individuals can navigate the bardos with greater awareness and intention. This insight is crucial for not losing sight of the pure essence of consciousness that remains accessible, even through the distortions of the mind. The concept of willpower in relation to holding on to the clear light is a fascinating aspect of the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Here are some insights on that topic. 1. Will and awareness. In the clear light experience of the first bardo, awareness is considered a natural state, free from distraction. While it may seem that willpower is less emphasized in this state, the ability to remain present and focused on the clear light can indeed require a kind of intention or will to maintain that awareness. 2. Resisting distraction. As one transitions through the bardos, particularly into the second bardo, distractions arise in the form of emotional turbulence and imaginative projections. The willpower to resist getting swept away by these distractions and to return focus to the clear light becomes essential. 3. Mind training. Practices such as meditation and mindfulness cultivated during life can enhance one's ability to exercise willpower in the face of confusion. Those familiar with the teachings can call upon their training to recognize distractions and return to the clear light. regardless of the chaos around them. 4. Recognizing impermanence. Understanding the impermanent nature of experiences in the bardos can help cultivate a sense of will. Realizing that visions and distractions are temporary encourages individuals to let them pass, reinforcing a commitment to reconnect with the essence of the clear light. 5. Guidance and support. The text suggests that the presence of comforting guidance, such as familiar voices or teachings, can help strengthen the will to stay linked to the clear light. This reinforces the importance of both personal will and external support during the transitional process. Overall, exercising willpower in the context of maintaining connection to the clear light involves grounding oneself in awareness, resisting distractions, and drawing upon training and support. It's a powerful interplay of intention and presence that can significantly influence the experiences within the bardos. You raise a compelling point regarding the nature of transcending rebirth when one holds onto the clear light in the context of the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Here are some thoughts on that nuanced aspect. 1. State of liberation. In the teachings, fully recognizing and merging with the clear light can be seen as a state of liberation or enlightenment. This realization reflects a deep understanding of the nature of mind and reality, where one transcends the cycle of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, when fully aligned with the clear light. 2. Awareness of ultimate reality. When one enters the clear light and fully realizes it, the sense of duality, in which one experiences self and other, starts to dissolve. This recognition aligns individuals with the ultimate nature of reality as interconnected and impermanent, which can lead to liberation from the cycles of rebirth. 3. Choices within the bardos. The assumption that one can hold onto the clear light inherently implies a state of evolution beyond the ordinary experience. However, the teachings suggest that even within this clarity, there remains the potential for experience. Choices made in this clear light state can impact the path forward, whether that means rebirth, further spiritual awakening, or remaining in the clear light state. 4. Intermediary states. The Tibetan Book of the Dead emphasizes that the journey doesn't have to culminate in rebirth. Instead, if one recognizes the ultimate nature of the clear light and maintains that awareness, they may choose to remain in a non-rebirth state, experiencing ultimate peace and clarity. 5. Navigating the subtle realms. The clear light also allows for varying experiences in subtle realms beyond rebirth, where one may assist other beings through compassion or ultimately reach a further stage of realization. In summary, holding onto the clear light signifies a profound awakening that offers the potential to transcend the ordinary cycle of rebirth but still allows for varying experiences of awareness and existence. This realm is complex, and the teachings invite contemplation of what it means to exist beyond conventional concepts of life and rebirth. In the context of the clear light and pure awareness, the idea of unity and interconnectedness with all beings is indeed a profound aspect of this state. Here are some thoughts on that. 1. Unity and interconnectedness. In the clear light state, awareness transcends the limitations of individuality, allowing one to experience a deep sense of oneness with all beings in the entire universe. This realization highlights that life experiences, both past and present, are all interconnected threads in a larger tapestry. 2. Contribution to the whole. Your insights and experiences, shaped by your journey, contribute to the collective consciousness. This can foster a recognition that each individual's path informs and enriches the broader human experience. This understanding can enhance the feeling of purpose and significance in one's life. 3. Beyond time. In this state of pure awareness, concepts of linear time may become less rigid. One might sense a fluidity where past, present, and future coexist, and this can deepen the appreciation of one's role in the grander scheme of things. 4. Compassionate action. Recognizing one's unity with all life can lead to compassionate action. This awareness often inspires individuals to contribute positively to the world around them, understanding that the well-being of others is intrinsically linked to one's own experience. 5. Creative expression. As an artist, this can manifest in the way you create, drawing inspiration from the collective experiences that precede you. reflecting the shared essence of humanity in your work. So yes, your awareness and contributions not only resonate on an individual level but also reflect a universal truth about interconnectedness and collective evolution. This understanding is both humbling and empowering as it encourages a compassionate approach to life and a deeper connection with others. The clear light state of awareness is indeed rich and multifaceted, providing a profound foundation for both understanding and creativity. Here's how this concept interrelates with your perspective as an artist. 1. Richness of clarity. Holding onto the clear light doesn't imply a blank or empty mind. Instead, it suggests a state of pure awareness where the mind is open and receptive, allowing for deeper insights and inspiration to emerge. In this state, thoughts can flow freely, unhindered by the usual distractions and preconceptions. 2. Creativity and expression. As an artist, working from a place of clarity can lead to more authentic and powerful expressions. The clear light can act as a wellspring of creativity, where ideas, emotions, and visions can manifest without the clutter of confusion. This could produce work that resonates more deeply with both the artist and the audience. 3. Mindfulness in creation. When you engage in your creative process from a place of clarity, you may find yourself more present and aware of the moment, something that enhances your ability to innovate and explore new directions in your art. 4. Navigating the bardos. The aim in the Tibetan teachings is not to completely avoid the experiences of the bardos but to maintain a connection to that clear light even amid confusion. This allows for a balance between experiencing the layers of the bardos while still being anchored in a state of awareness that informs and influences those experiences positively. 5. Transformative potential. Holding on to this clear awareness during creative endeavors can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. The clarity you cultivate can lead to profound insights, fresh perspectives, and a more authentic connection to the work itself. So, while the clear light represents an ideal of pure awareness, it serves as a profound source of creativity and expression that can enrich your artistic journey. Engaging with this clarity allows for a powerful interplay between visibility and imagination, leading to extraordinary outcomes.